The principal acknowledges he can't completely erase bullying. Instead, parents, teachers, and students are approaching the problem in a proactive manner using empathy. At Scarsdale Middle School, students are standing up to bullies, even if they were once the bully themselves.
Empathy is feeling for others and making realization of how others feel, and it's pretty much like treat others the way you want to be treated.
I'm a lot more careful with the language that I choose. For example, I used to use the word gay a lot and retard a little bit less, but now I find myself that if I ever in the situation to use it, I stop it.
Phil Myers says his parents have noticed a decrease in the number of bad words he uses at home. He credits what's known as the Empathy Project at school.
If you focus proactively on the concept of empathy, you really are taking a preventative approach to bullying. It doesn't mean you eradicate it, but you create a culture of caring that is proactive so that you're not always just waiting to react to incidents of bullying.
Middle school principal Michael McDermott says he's working to create a climate in which the incidences of bullying become fewer and fewer. He explains that his staff creates projects around the concept of empathy. Phil's project was this documentary on autism and Tourette's syndrome.
They're locked in the closet. There's my kid locked in the closet. Not doing anything but having a tick.
Evan Hendel focused his project on the Midnight Run, where volunteers distribute food and other personal items to the homeless in New York City.
Some of the people I met didn't have any food, and they were living on the streets or in Grand Central Terminal.
Marjorie Ross is his proud teacher.
I'm not only providing people who are homeless with food and clothing, but also having a conversation with them, talking to them, realizing that they are people who have families, who have aspirations.
Some of the other students worked on an intergenerational project where students interviewed the elderly.
Before the elderly people came, we all didn't know what to expect, and we were really nervous to talk to them, and I'm sure they were nervous to talk to us also. But then we got really comfortable around each other, and we learned from each other.
Sahar Naqvi says although bullying still exists, she's noticed a decline in teasing and bad-mouthing of other students.
Before people talk about each other behind their backs, people stop and think about how it could make another person feel if they find out.
But in middle school, it's not just about what you say, it's often about what you do or even what you wear that can offend others. The school and its PTA are asking students to be sensitive when it comes to wearing sweatshirts given out as party favors at bar or bat mitzvahs.
The point here is not to ban them per se, but to say to students, and again utilizing their parents as partners in this, to say, think about the effect of a group of you wearing those sweatshirts the Monday after the weekend celebration, and how some students are going to feel included and some are going to feel excluded.
Principal McDermott says he's constantly working to stay ahead of the bullying game, even in cyberspace. Just last week, he and other administrators had a conversation on how they educate kids on the dangers of sexting or sending explicit photos or videos via cell phone.